Hi, my name is Richard Ramos and welcome to The Unfair Advantage. I'm so excited to share with you what I've been working on here. This is more than just a YouTube channel. It's an accumulation of blood, sweat, and tears of the things that I've learned over the last 30 years and over the last 20 years as a digital entrepreneur. The fact that you're investing your time, to watch this, I don't take that lightly. We all have a lot of things going on in our lives, with kids, family, and sports. And because of that, I put everything that I have into this channel to make sure that I bring you massive value so that you can understand how to do what I do, which is building online businesses and then scaling them into automatic sales machines and some of them into multi-million-dollar projects. Some of you watching might be experienced entrepreneurs, and I promise to bring you hidden tips and knowledge. But some of you may be new to all of this and you're curious. You're probably thinking, can I do this? Can I put something in motion that can change my life, my financial destiny? And I'm here to tell all of you it's a big yes. I'm going to be giving you an unfair advantage so you can see behind the scenes on how to live that digital entrepreneur lifestyle. Let me tell you, in the beginning, I had to figure things out all by myself because the type of business that I wanted to build, nobody teaches you how to build that. When I first started in business, I had little to no mentors. In matter of fact, when it came to building a business online and making money, I had nobody to look to. Nobody to gauge. It was all brand new at the time. And for me, it was a little bit scary, but at the same time, it was real exciting. I know that most of you, the scary part about running a business is that you need to ask somebody for something, right? You need to ask them for money. And it doesn't feel natural. It feels kind of out of place. I truly believe that we have that feeling, thinking that others think that there's an agenda behind the things that we're trying to do to a lot of times just help people. As a matter of fact, I used to think that way for a long time, and as a result of that, my income suffered as well. Some of my goals here is to help you shake that off, okay? You need to shake that off that, you're asking people for money, because the way I'm gonna show you how to make money online, it's sometimes indirect and it's kind of hidden in the message. So you don't have to worry about that. Especially if you have a product, and a product that's an amazing product or maybe an amazing story that can change someone's life, do not give up on the process. When I was in school, I didn't learn the things I wanted to learn. It didn't exist. So the way I learned was basically by going out, doing everything wrong and everything that didn't work until I found the things that did work. And that's basically what I'm passing along to you here on the channel. There was no school to attend. In my classroom and schooling was basically to just grind it out. I actually launched one of the very first internet companies in the world. That was back in 1994. I had a computer programming background, but that gave me a little bit of an edge, but I was basically self-taught. There was nobody to teach you the coding, to build the websites. You kind of had to learn it out on your own. And, I was doing all the engineering, for the cabling, for the servers and the server software and the networks. And, let me tell you, man, it was a challenge. And I was constantly on calls with, and lectures with Microsoft, with Apple, with Oracle, and all these high-tech companies that were spearheading this new thing called the internet. And looking at me, I did okay, but I know thousands of people that they lost their ass trying to jump on this new gold rush because the only thing that they really focused on was the money and nothing else. They were not concerned about bringing value and educating, people all along the way. I've been given awards from, many state, congressional and local agencies. I've been featured on TV in several publications like the LA Times, the Hollywood Reporter, and many others, just to name a few. And while all of that was really cool, they never really featured all the hard work that went into figuring these things out. It was such a new technology that, the media, they tend to just, they like to feature, like the end results, not the hard times. So I'm taking the things that were complex to learn and I'm taking it and making something that hopefully is understanding to you, even if you're just getting started, even if you don't have a lot of money or a lot of experience. You don't need a lot of money, okay? So do not worry. I'm going to show you a skill set that you'll be able to use for the rest of your life. You can easily make money from your computer and even with the cell phone. All you need is a little patience, and I can help you build your business and also scale it online. You also need to understand that who I am as a digital entrepreneur is not going to be who you are as a digital entrepreneur. We're all different, and there's many dots along the way that actually connect us. But just kind of like, I think it was Steve Jobs that once said this, that you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect the dots looking back. And that is so true in the life of a digital entrepreneur. I mean, I'm living proof of that. Looking back now, I can kind of connect how that chaos made sense. You're going to figure things out for yourself. And as you go along, participate in practice and are supported by the channel, you're going to have success. That's what the Unfair Advantage really is. It's a vehicle for you to learn and to be a digital entrepreneur and to skip a lot of the hard steps that I had to learn along the way. Think of this as kind of like business hacks, right? Look, I know that making your first dollar online, even if it's just for a few dollars, it can be a very intimidating task. Trying to put ideas together and promoting other people's products or building a channel on YouTube, I mean, that can be a pretty scary thing in itself. But what helps my students and affiliates is having a basic framework that I can work with. You know, think of it as a type of a flow chart. I give you a basic set of skills that you'll be able to fall back on. Without these guides, I mean, it's like steering blind at night in an ocean with no navigation. You know, I start off by teaching basics, keeping things simple and giving you specific examples on how I do this in the real world. You actually get to see me actually go out and network in the real world, and that helps me kind of build my audience. You get to see how all that works, and you get to see how I apply it here to the channel. I also have many guides and resources that you can download for free. This way you can kind of follow along the way. Whether you're here to learn, how to build a massive audience online, on YouTube or on other social media, and you want to learn how to monetize it or maybe generate leads for your business, once again, you'll be able to watch as I build this new channel and I scale it over time. I built this channel specifically to build and scale, to show you how to do the things that I do to help scale a business and monetize it. If you're actually watching this in the future, you'll be able to look back and kind of see how this whole thing got put together. I'm actually going to use this channel as a case study and sharing your stories as well as we work together in the future. You'll actually be able to shadow me and apply, a lot of these different strategies to the channel. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, when I started, there was no one. I mean, today, sometimes, you have to wonder, especially if you're older like me. I see these people on YouTube, they're in their early 20s and they're promoting themselves as these life coaches, these trainers and these financial advisors. I'm not trying to be a buzzkill here, and to be negative, but I personally know people firsthand that they've told me that they're doing this. They told me that they're just, they're going to fake it till they make it. And trust me on this one, I always see these younger people doing this, become these life coaches, pitching these, multi-million dollar success programs, 2 to 3 times a year. Then I see them pitching a different program, once they've burned everybody out and they've basically taken all their money. And to me, I'm sorry, but that's all a bunch of bullshit. It really pisses me off that they're ripping people off and they're sending them down a rabbit hole. Anything that I share with you here on this channel, it takes work. There is no one-click option. There isn't a one-click option that I know of. Like I said, you're going to watch me build this thing out from the beginning to end with all the little details. You're going to see me make a lot of mistakes, which is okay because you're probably going to make mistakes along the way as well. And like I said, that's okay because it's all part of the process, nothing ever goes as planned, but you do get to watch as I improvise all of these things along the way. And you become a digital entrepreneur by making mistakes along the way. It is really just all part of the process. I'm going to give you an unfair advantage, but just know that you'll have some hiccups along the way. Okay, just understand that. That's what I'm going to be passing along to you here. And the important thing is to note here is that I'm not making you a copycat of me. Okay, that's not my goal. I'm trying to teach you the strategies that I've developed over time so that all you have to do is, in the long run is basically plug in your products, your services, but most importantly, you want to develop your own style. Because if you're here to build a YouTube channel, you're going to have a blast because it's not about copying someone. It's about building out a channel in a way that it becomes effortless to you, where you're attracting a massive audience and you're making money while you sleep. That's really what our goal is here. The important thing here is also that you find your own voice. Finding who you are, separates you from everybody else that's clogging up the internet. They're clogging up all the social media and the blogs because they're just copying. You'll become a better version of yourself and in this new digital medium, which is the most exciting part of becoming a digital entrepreneur or a digital nomad, where you can actually work from anywhere in the world. As a matter of fact, you're going to see me here on the channel interview people from all over the world, other entrepreneurs, people that are crushing it in their niches, so that you can hear from them, so you can see how they do it. I do this to motivate you so you never give up. I mean, I've trained people all over the world, and it really does break my heart when I see someone, you know, they come so close to pushing it over the top and then they give up. You know, and I'm going to help you discover who you are, because, you know, I hope, you know, again, that you're as excited as I am, because I mean, I can't wait to, you know, see you commenting and sharing on the, you know, on the channel. Your comments and likes are important, because, you know, I'm able to look back, I'm able to incorporate those questions and those comments into future videos, so that it can help as many people as possible. I mean, I pour out my heart into this program to give you a path. Okay, I want you to clearly understand that I truly believe that there are no limits. Once you start making money, you're all gonna ask the same question. Is this it? Can I make more? I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. The first time I met someone that was making $100,000 per year online, I mean, I was totally blown away. But I was also really excited, because that looked really attainable to me. I mean, I'm sure, you know, many of us know people that make $100,000 or more per year, you know, at their jobs. You know, that's something that, you know, to me, I mean, it's attainable, right? It's realistic. But then I met someone that was making $100,000 per month, and that blew me away. Amazing as that is, over the years, I've had the great opportunity to meet people that are doing that every single day. I mean, millions of dollars per year, millions of dollars per month. I mean, it's totally mind-blowing. Becoming a digital entrepreneur, I mean, think of it, you know, it's kind of like an onion. Every time you pull back a layer, there's like another layer, you know, beneath that. In one of my videos, I'm actually going to log in and show you with one of my merchant accounts that I was actually able to launch a project in less than a year, and it started to just take off. As a matter of fact, my best day was well over $350,000 in a single day. And that went on to do about $1 million a month for about 4 to 5 months. And I mean, that was mind-blowing. I mean, it was amazing. You know, we're living in a time where anything is possible if you put your mind to it, and if you put in the work, you're gonna see the results in the bank, I guarantee you. So with that, you know, I wish you all the success in the world, and let's get started. Thank you for sharing, you know, the interest in this channel. You're the reason why I'm actually doing this. And remember, stay humble, stay hungry, but most important, stay fearless and never give up. I mean, never, ever, ever give up. If you like the channel, smash that subscribe button, like and comment, and don't forget to click that bell so you can get alerts from up and coming videos. And with that, I'll actually see you on the next video.